welcome back to React. I have a wonderful day today. We're going to be reacting to the Vampire Diaries season 4 episode 20. So without further ado, let's dive into reaction.
Look who went and got bold. Last time I checked, Klaus was plotting your eternal demise.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore because Klaus is gone. Let's just say that werewolf girl, Haley, turned out to be just the thing we needed to get Klaus out of our lives.
I'm obsessed with the gumbo, Jane Ann. The old ladies in the 9th Ward say my sister Sophie bleeds her soul into every dish.
What's going on?
We call the werewolves Roo-Garoo.
Roo-Garoo.
You head out there, you'll find what you're looking for. Be careful. It's the last place you'd ever want to go.
What if I'm wrong about her? That's the beauty of you. You're never wrong. She's the only way we're gonna get to Klaus.
Why?
Because I know we're gonna get caught, Jane Ann. We don't have any other options, Sophie.
If you want to get to Klaus, you know, Caroline, I don't think Haley will work. This episode has a different vibe. Someone fill me in about what the hell is going on.
New Orleans?
Oh, baby.
What the hell is
Oh,
Klaus
baby.
doing there?
Evidently, there are witches conspiring against him.
Or maybe he's running away from Silas.
You don't suppose they found a way to kill him once and all, do you?
Rebecca, in the name of our family, you might try to dial down your glee.
What family? Where are you going?
Find out who's making the move against her brother. And then I'll either stop them or I'll help them. Depending on my mood.
Elijah being funny without
Perhaps you
even
might be able to
trying.
help me find her. So enough with the fabrications. I've quite a temper.
Witches don't talk out of school in the quarter. The vampire won't allow it. Those are the rules. I don't break Marcel's rules.
Which ward are you living in,
Where do
girl?
you suppose I might find Marcel?
His voice. Okay, this boy can sing. Okay, I'm hooked. He's gorgeous, by the way.
Klaus,
Marcel.
must be 100 years since that nasty business with your papa.
And yet how fortunate you managed to survive. My father, I'm afraid, I recently incinerated to dust.
Ooh, 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 ooh. If you're not at least Damon Stephen's age, sit back down. Sit back down. Oh, wait. I noticed some different vibe about this episode. I totally forgot that episode 20 was like the setup episode for the originals. I totally forgot that. Okay, this is like what people call like the backdoor episode for the originals. So this is gonna be a Klaus episode, basically. Okay, I'm totally down for it.
Well, if I'd known you were coming back in town, if I had a heads up,
What?
Oh, this tension.
What would you have done?
I'd have thrown you a damn parade.
My mentor, my savior, my sire. Let's get you a drink.
Oh, they're friends.
I'm looking for a witch by the name of Jane Ann Devereaux. Has some business with me.
Looking for Jane Ann. Then you probably ought to come with me.
How much vampires are there?
Those who live hate me more than ever.
Is this like a vampire empire?
You taught me that.
Jane Ann Devereaux, you have been accused of the practice of witchcraft beyond the bounds.
Excuse me, what? Accused of what? Witches not allowed to practice magic. Which world do you live in, buddy? In my world, witches give vampires an aneurysm. What? This is weird.
How do you plead?
Oh, was that convincing? I studied law back in the 50s.
Okay, it's playful.
Seriously, Jay, TikTok. That you can't do magic in this town without getting caught.
Klaus doesn't like it that he has that power over the witches. Witches are
What
superior.
magic you're brewing.
Or not. What's that look on Klaus' face? He looks uncomfortable.
And besides, anything that you could have gotten out of her, I can find out for you.
They have an interesting relationship. I've never seen Klaus
Or whatever it was.
like that with someone else before.
Doesn't matter anymore, does it?
Sired him, he taught him everything that he knew apparently, but like, it feels like he got a hold on Klaus, which is weird.
Isn't it? Any more Devereaux witches where she came from?
I know you built this town, but this is his town now.
He built a
Killed my sister
town.
because she broke the rules.
If either of you follow me again, you'll do so without the benefit of a spine.
Sorry for the wait. If you're here for the gumbo,
Did I ever tell you I love this man? I love him.
Marcel wants to know what I'm up to. He can ask me himself.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. He's so violent. He still knows how to make an entrance.
You heard of me? So why don't you tell me what business your family has with my brother?
I love seeing people terrified, like when they meet an original. It's literally a vampire's town.
Where's Marcel?
Who the hell's asking?
I assume you're joking.
I assume he's joking too. Seriously, man, kids these days don't know how to talk to their elders. Have you not learned your history, kiddo? What the heck? The disrespect is real. Yeah,
You're
please.
aware the bite of a werewolf can kill a vampire? Well, as you can see, I'm half werewolf, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where is Marcel?
I'm right here. Nobody harms my guys. Those are the rules.
I swear to God, I feel like if Klaus hears the word rules one more time, he's gonna snap. If not, I'm gonna snap.
Come here. I get it, huh? Show of force. You made your point. Let it go, friend. For me.
I want to know about their
Why don't you
relationship.
show me what you've done with the place while you explain exactly what it is you've been up to in my town?
Haha. Is there a vein?
You take Vervain.
Burns like a bitch. But I
Right
figure
in
I should
front of
limit the number
him.
of things I'm vulnerable to.
I don't know if his
I'll tell
bad
ya.
news or good news, but I feel like I'm gonna have like this love-hate relationship with him.
Dumb. What an entirely unwelcome surprise.
And what an entirely unsurprising one.
I just gloated.
You know you're famous in this town? Witches tell bedtime stories about the powerful vampire Klaus.
And those newbie vampires don't have a clue. Like, what the heck?
We know Marcel was nothing but an orphan street rat until you made him what he is. And now he's out of control.
Elijah, what madness is this?
Klaus.
What the heck? She's not even Caroline.
You're all out of your minds. If you think some liquor-fueled
That's
one-night
what I'm
stand
talking
out there,
about.
sweetheart, means a thing to me.
I have a special gift of sensing when a girl is pregnant.
What are you saying?
Huh?
Klaus, the girl is carrying your child.
Are you freaking kidding me? Why am I getting teary eyes? Why am I fucking getting teary eyes? This is unbelievable. What the fuck are you saying?
As
Vampires
keepers
can't
of the balance, we
procreate.
still...
It's impossible.
What the
Vampires cannot procreate.
That's what I'm saying.
Werewolves can. You're the original hybrid, the first of your kind. And this pregnancy is one of nature's loopholes.
My God. Oh my God. I'm gonna scream. Papa Klaus? Klaus is gonna be dad? Are you kidding me? Papa Klaus. I would have never imagined that something like this would come out from his nightstand with Haley. Not in a million years.
You've been with someone else. Admit it!
I've spent...
Seriously,
And this
Klaus.
pregnancy is...
What a man thing to
Been with
say.
someone else. Admit it!
But wait a minute. If he can't procreate, why this never happened in his 1,000 years in this earth? Surely he had plenty nightstands. Don't tell me this is your first time, Klaus. I didn't know you were sane, and now you're daddy. This is the craziest twist I ever seen, seriously.
If you don't help us take down Marcel,
He doesn't know how to be a brother,
Haley won't live long enough to see her first maternity dress.
let alone
Wait, what?
dad.
We have a clear plan that we need to follow, and there are rules.
Shut up, girl. Don't say this word. I told you.
How dare you command me?
I told you if Klaus hears the word rules one more time, I was gonna snap. Did I not tell you that?
I won't hear any more lies.
Klaus, listen.
Wow. What are you thinking about? All the child support that you have to pay?
What will this child offer me? Will it guarantee me power?
Family is power.
He has a long freaking way.
This is what we swore to one another 1,000 years ago. Before ego, before
Love
anger,
him.
before paranoia. Created in this person before me. Someone I can barely even recognize as my own brother.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep, y'all.
This is us.
The original family.
The original family. And we remain together.
Always and forever. Elijah, you're gonna be an uncle. Rebecca, she wanted a child. She wanted a child. She's gonna be so happy.
No.
Okay, you're being a whiny kid.
Klaus won't be able to walk away from this. He and I are the same. We manipulate, we thirst
He
for
won't.
power, we control.
This is
we
flesh and
punish.
blood.
Our actions are driven by one singular place deep inside.
Loneliness.
We're alone.
Hey, man, I get it. 300 years ago, you helped build a backwater penal colony into something. You started it, but then you left.
Marcel is just a couple hundred years old? I thought he's at least 900 years old or something. And he talks shit to Klaus? Even Damon couldn't do that. Klaus from TVD season 2 would have killed everyone and left just Marcel, the only vampire in town, as a lesson to him. He's so lucky he got softer.
I got rid of the werewolves. I even found a way to shut down the witches.
He's
The
dangerous.
blood never. My home, my family, my rules.
And if someone breaks those rules,
Okay, Klaus is gonna go from
they die.
10 0
Mercy
to
is for the
1000.
weak. You taught me that too. And I'm not the prince of the quarter, friend. I'm the king! Show me some respect.
I knew it. Nobody talked to my baby like
friend
this.
will be dead by the weekend. I've broken one of your rules, and yet I cannot be killed. I am immortal. Who has the power now, friend?
The $100 guy.
The brave bartender.
I see you have a thing for blondes, Klaus.
Emil.
Every artist has a story, you know.
And what do you suppose his story is?
He's angry, dark, doesn't feel safe, and doesn't know what to do about it. He wishes he could control his demons instead of having his demons control him.
Why is she talking to his soul? And to me, she's gonna replace Caroline in the originals. How would Caroline feel about this? She described his entire existence.
This town was my home once. And in my absence, Marcel has got everything I ever wanted. Power, loyalty,
Oh yeah.
family.
That's exactly what he was trying to do with his hybrids. The thing that he's doing, Marcel, with vampires. This is what he tried to do with hybrids. He made him into his image? Oh.
I want to be king.
And what of Haley and the baby?
Every king needs an heir. I am not your enemy.
This freaking
When my
newbie,
family
like,
and I
he thinks he can do
failed this
something.
town, Marcel succeeded. The quarter is your home, but I would like to stay a while, if I'm still welcome.
Oh, I want to live here. I want to live here. Oh.
Caroline.
I knew it was about Caroline because that smile.
Surrounded by food, music, art, culture.
You're talking about people with actual food.
Think about is how much I want to show to you.
I can't. His smile calls me.
I wanted to be human. I wanted children and a family.
I stand before you to offer you both.
And if I decide against you? A dagger in my heart and then back in a box?
I thought maybe this child will, like, change something.
I will stay here and live my life the way I want to, and if you're smart, I suggest you do the same.
I have lost so much of my life to Klaus. So have you. It's our turn. Elijah, please.
He chose his brother over her. That's just how things works.
You've always wanted to play games? Go ahead. Let's see who breaks first. Me or you?
Oh my, like in one room with both Salvatore brothers. Yes, please. Well, first things first, people are gonna ask me about if I'm going to react to the originals after season 4 of TVD. And probably not. There's a poll going on my Patreon where people are voting on whether I'm gonna watch the originals after I finish season 4 of TVD or after I finish the whole series. And apparently more people are voting on me reacting to it after I completely finish with TVD. And probably it's better this way because I feel like it's gonna take me a long time to finish the whole thing if I watch them both. Because I mostly do 2 episodes a week of TVD. If I start watching the originals, it's gonna take place of the 2nd episode of TVD. So it's gonna take me a long time to finish the series. So I think it's better that I finish TVD first, and after that I will like focus on the originals separately. And people told me that it's okay to do so because it's just 1 or 2 crossovers, so, and that it's not confusing. A lot of people watch TVD and after that watch the original separately, and they told me it's not confusing at all. And the only downside is Klaus and the originals would not be a part of TVD anymore. At least I believe after like season 4 we're not gonna see them. This is the saddest part about waiting to react to the originals after I finish TVD, because you know how much I love the originals and how much I love Klaus. But I think this is for the best. But I can't wait to see how well Klaus' character progress after having that child. Honestly, I hope it's a girl, because maybe he'd grow more softer if he had a baby girl. Because I feel like, or I'm afraid that it's gonna be complicated to raise a boy, considering how his relationship with his father was. And you know how sometimes father and son can grow some type of rivalry? Especially this is Klaus who we're talking about. And he's not even a good brother. So he's gonna have like a long way. And it's crazy to think like Papa Klaus, Daddy Klaus, like the most feared original hybrid, the first of his kind, like the evil hybrid, has a baby. It's gonna be so interesting. But let me get something clear. The only reason why Klaus can procreate is because he's the original hybrid, the first of his kind. And not just because he's hybrid. Doesn't mean that all hybrids can procreate just because they have a part werewolf in them. And the girl talked about a nature loophole. I want to know exactly what loophole she's talking about. What made this loophole? Just because he's the first of his kind? Or I feel like maybe I'm not sure about it, because most hybrids turn to vampires when, you know, they are already werewolves, like they've already triggered the curse, and then they become they become hybrids. But Klaus, weirdly enough, he triggered his part after becoming a vampire, and the way he became a vampire was by magic and not by, you know, by drinking blood and dying. So maybe that is the nature loophole that she was talking about. But I'm not sure. But this episode was amazing. Like, it looks promising for a spin-off. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I've enjoyed my reaction. See you in the next video.